I wasn't really sure what was going on. I wasn't really sure what was going on.
About 15 years too late, Paul. That's Paul Hardcastle at number 1.
Next week's Hit Parade with Peter, James, Barnard Powell and Gary Davis. Meanwhile, we'll leave you with the Untouchables and Put Yourself.
Oh, that sounds absolutely
Lovely.
smashing, Janet.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Question: what was George Michael doing on stage in New York with Smokey Robinson this week? And why were Boy George and Marilyn together in a New York hotel room? Find out on tomorrow's Friday People. All that and Ali McGraw, Liberace, Rod Stewart, Stevie Wonder, The Four Tops, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers and the return of the Wizard of Oz. Plus any other superstar who feels like dropping in on television's most star-studded show, Friday People. Tomorrow at 5:30 on BBC1.
Now back to Thursday evening and a chance to laugh your cares away in the company of Lenny Henry.
I've been hanging around for eternity, waiting for you to turn on to me. But now you're here, there's no turning back. Prepare yourself for a laugh attack. Lenny, Lenny, Lenny. Lenny, Lenny, Lenny. Lenny Henry Show. Break out of depression, break into a smile. Break out in a sweat, break the form in a mile. Give yourself a break and break new ground. Break up, break even, break down, break, 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 break. Lenny, Lenny, Lenny. Lenny, Lenny, Lenny. Lenny Henry Show.
Thank you. Hey, do you remember these? These are dead wacky, aren't they? Everybody had them. People you thought you knew and respected went out and bought them. I remember perfectly normal people walking down the street, you know, hurdy-boo. Look at me, I'm a pillar. I mean, how can you take people seriously when they got these stupid things on their head? Can you imagine your bank manager wearing them? Come in, Mr. Henry, I'd like to talk to you. It's about this overdraft, it's very, very serious. That's the most serious thing I've seen for a long time. Oh! They've got tangled up. It's an occupational hazard. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, E.T. comes to the BBC.
Ouch.
I saw E.T. on one of those pirate videos. He didn't look the same with the wooden leg and the eye patch. Because all that stuff, all those things, I saw him in New York, you know. And those trends start in America and stuff. Because I like the body popping. Have you seen that body popping on the telly and on the discos? You know, they're all there doing all this stuff, you know. Pretty nifty, huh? And have you seen that break dancing? That's not real dancing, is it? I mean, you go up to a girl and say, "Do you want to dance?" and then spin on your head. I mean, what the hell is that? It's like doing athletics, isn't it, in a disco? You know, do you want to dance and then to the pole vault? You know.
Oh, very good. You did 4.6 meters then.
Because I'm really hip. I'm a member of a minority group. It's the minority group for people with big feet. Come on, who else is a member? Put your hands up, yes. Come on, wave them in the air. Come on, who's got a pair of Cadillacs on their ankles? It's awful having big feet because it really restricts your choice of shoe, doesn't it? Well, actually, you've got two choices. You can either have a pair of black elasticated slip-ons that went out of fashion in 1960, or you can have two manhole covers and some very strong string. Because people used to take the mick out of me all the time because of my feet, but I used to say to them, I don't care, because you know what they say about people with big feet, don't you? They need big shoes. And of course, what about when platforms came into fashion? Anybody used to wear platforms? Yes. Weren't they awful? I used to have some platforms. I was really brave, though, because I used to wear them without a safety net. They were so big, kids used to come round my house on a Sunday with a bucket of sponge and a ladder and offer to clean them for me. Of course, you know what's happened to platforms now, don't you? They're being used in the North Sea as oil rigs. It's dead lifting. And what else? Denim's hip, isn't it? Denim's really trendy. And it was actually invented so that cowboys wouldn't get scratched by cactuses. I mean, that's really relevant to today's society, isn't it? I mean, you see young guys wearing tight jeans walking around the shopping precinct, don't you, saying, I don't care what it looks like, guy, I'm not going to get scratched by no bloody cactus, you know what I mean? It's true, man. And tight jeans are an endangerment to your sex life. Honestly, they can stop you having kids. Well, you can't get them off. We used to buy them so tight as well, you know, 2 sizes too small and then pre-shrunk. And then you had to be helped into them by 12 Welsh miners. Oh, all right, Lenny, get into them. Okay, heave, heave, heave. Are they all right, Lenny boy?
Yes, these are fine, I'll take them.
Twickenham.
Get my arm.